So, very good morning, my dear friends. In the previous session, you know that we have studied the trigonometric ratios of certain quadrant angles, and we have seen that. I hope you remember that one. So, here, when we take a circle of unit radius, this is a circle of unit radius whose center is at the origin. So, here we have y axis and x axis, and here the origin is. So, this is your x axis, okay. This is the y axis, and circle cut the x axis at the point A, which is 1 0, because you know that radius of the circle is radius of the circle. So, here this is the radius, and radius is 1 unit, and P is a point whose coordinates are we have taken as AB. So, where A is 1 and B is 0 when the point is on the x axis, and this is a point B, and you know that the coordinates of the point B are 0 1, because any point, look here, any point on the x axis, its y coordinate is 0 and x coordinate is OA, and that is radius of the circle. And any point on the y axis, its x coordinate is 0, means B 0, and y coordinate is nothing but it is OB, and that is 1 0. And when we have this point C, so here it is negative x axis, which is x dash, and this point C is nothing but it is minus 1 0, because any point on the x axis, its y coordinate is 0 and x coordinate is OA, but it is negative side of x axis, means we take that as a minus 1. And this is a point D, and you know that the coordinates are, the x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is nothing but it is minus 1, here it is plus 1. Okay. So, this is regarding what rectangular system, and when we have taken a circle of unit radius whose center is at the origin. And you know that here we have derived, see my dear friends, we have derived that what it is. I hope you remember that in the previous session we have derived the formulae. So, first one is, my dear friends, sin n pi is always 0 for all n belongs to Z. Remember this, which is very important, my dear friends, very important. Sin n pi is always 0. Sin pi, sin 2 pi, sin 3 pi, sin 4 pi, sin 5 pi, sin 7 pi, sin 100 pi, sin of 1111 pi is always 0. Okay. And sin n pi is 0 means tan n pi is also 0, because tan n pi is sin n pi divided by cos n pi, and sin n pi is 0 means 0 divided by cos n pi is 0, means we can write here additionally, what is that, tan n pi is also 0, tan n pi is also 0 for all n belongs to Z. What here n is, my dear friends, integer, n is integer, means n, the number which is multiple of pi n, and that is nothing but integer, means sin pi, sin 2 pi, sin 3 pi, sin 4 pi, sin 5 pi, similarly sin minus pi, minus 2 pi, sin minus 3 pi are always 0. Okay, my dear friends. So, remember this, very important. And after that, my dear friends, we know that multiple cos of 2n plus 1, cos of 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 is always 0 for all n belongs to Z. Okay, my dear friends, what is that? Cos 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 is always 0, means 2n plus 1, what this number gives, my dear friends? It is always odd, means when pi by 2, the quadrant angle pi by 2 90 is multiple of odd number, it is always how much? 0. So, remember, my dear friends, cos of pi by 2 is 0, cos of 3 pi by 2 is 0, cos of 5 pi by 2 is 0, cos of minus 7 pi by 2 is 0. Okay, my dear friends, you remember these very important things, my dear friends, where 2n plus 1 is multiple. Which multiple it is? Odd multiple. Because if you take any integer, for example, if you take 0, you are getting 1. If you take n equal to 1 means you are getting 2, 1s are 2, plus 1 means you are getting 3. Like that, always gives the odd number, therefore it is 0. And cos 2n plus 1 pi by 2 is 0 means, my dear friends, we can write here cot of 2n plus 1 into pi by 2 is also 0, because cot theta is nothing but cos theta by sin theta, and cos theta is 0 means 0 divided by sin of any number is 0. So, I write here for all n belongs to what is that? Z. Okay, my dear friends. So, this is what the next formula which is to be remembered. So, after that, my dear friends, I told regarding cosine. Okay, very important result. I write here, my dear friends, what is that? Cos of n pi, cos of n pi. So, here we classify it into 2. So, first here, my dear friends, cos of n pi is 1 if which number? N is even. N is even integer, n is even integer, and it is minus 1 if n is which integer? N is odd integer. Remember, this is very important, my dear friends. When you come across all these things, you can easily calculate the value. For example, suppose you got that as a cos of 100 pi. किती पाय बाळांनो? 100 pi. Cos of 100 pi means what you will write? 100 is which number? 100 is even number. So, we get here 1. Cos of 221 pi. 221 is which number? Odd number. So, its value is minus 1. So, cos of 1119. What its value? Odd number. So, its value is minus 1. Cos of 2 lakh pi. What you will write? It is plus 1 because 2 lakh is even number. I hope you understand, my dear friends. So, these are the things you remember. So, when you have this, you will not have any problem in the future. Whenever you come across such big numbers, angles, you can easily calculate the value. Okay, my dear friends. After this, we shall discuss the graphs of the function sine, cos and tan. Okay. So, first of all, my dear friends, I will take here. So, how that graph is? So, first I will take that one sine, graph of sine, my dear friends. Okay. So, for that this figure is very important here. So, I take here first of all the graph of sine x. Graph of sine x I will take, and only we discuss remaining 3 you can see that in the book, you refer that one. So, you will get the graphs, my dear friends. If you want, I will explain that, but first 3 graphs which are important and we discuss those, and similarly we get remaining. So, graph of sin x, graph of sin x, or we can write that as graph of y equal to sin x, graph of y equal to sin x. I hope you understand, my dear friends. X, see here, x is angle and y is corresponding value. Okay, means x we are taking that on the x axis, and y, the angle we are taking on the y axis, x axis, and corresponding value we are taking on the which axis? Y axis. And my dear friends, look here. If we take the graph here, I will draw that one. This is your which axis? It is y axis. Here it is x axis. Okay, my dear friends, this is y axis, and here it is x axis. See, my dear friends, negative x axis this side, and below this is nothing but negative y axis. Origin it is. Okay, so let us write the coordinate angles. First 0 here, and y is means it is about to rotate 0. When it coincides, the angle is pi by 2. So, here I take this as pi by 2. Next, when it comes here, the angle, look here, this is the angle described theta, okay my dear friends. So when here they are about to rotate, the angle, it is coinciding x axis OA, coinciding OA, angle is 0. Next, when it comes at B, angle is pi by 2, 90 degree. When it comes on the negative x axis, this angle, straight angle, means it is pi. Okay, so next is when it comes here, it is 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. And after that, my dear friends, when it comes, means complete one full round, the angle is 2 pi. After that, again it comes, means what you get, it is 5 pi by 2, like that it is continued. In the same way, when we rotate in the clockwise direction, here angle is minus pi by 2. So I write here this as minus pi by 2, minus pi by 2. Next is what here? It is minus pi. Okay, my dear friends, when it comes here, minus pi. When it comes here, what the angle is? Minus 3 pi by 2. And after that, my dear friends, it is minus 2 pi. Like that, it is continued. Okay. See, my dear friends, when it is 0, 0, sine 0 is 0, means we write here 0, 1, we put the point here. Means when it comes here pi by 2, the value is how much it is? Value of y is, see here, I am taking angle on the x axis, which is pi by 2. Means when it completes, means comes here and coincide OB, y axis, what the value of sine is? 1. Means I write this as, my dear friends, it is 1. And here I write that as a minus 1. See, my dear friends, I put the point here. When x is pi by 2, the value of y is how much? 1 it is, sin pi by 2 is 1. Next, when we come here, what we get? It is nothing but, see my dear friends, you have to see, what is that? X sin pi. Sin pi means, I am sorry my dear friends, 0 here. Sin pi is 0 because you have to, I hope you remember, it is sin x, means I hope you understand what the value is. Sin n pi is always 0. Sin n pi is always 0. Am I correct, my dear friends? So here when we have this, we have 0, and or we shall write that value sin x, which is this angle theta we take as x. I am sorry my dear friends, x radian, and we know that the ratio is defined as a. Okay, ratio is defined as sorry my dear friends, y coordinate means it is b. I hope you understand, no confusion. Ordinate divided by distance, b divided by a, and cos is nothing but a divided by 1, and tan is b divided by a. I hope you remember that one. So sin x is b, means what here? B is 0. So I have taken here 0, sin 0, 0. When pi by 2, angle is, it rotates and comes here coinciding b. The angle is pi by 2, and when it is pi by 2, what value of b is? 1 here it is, I have written. Next, pi means comes here, what the value is? 0. So I put here 0. I hope you understand, my dear friend. After that, when it comes here, what the value is? Again, its value is 0. Minus 1 here, means comes down here. Look, my dear friends, I am going on putting the points here. So first I have taken 0 means 0 here. Pi by 2 means how much it is? 1 I have put, x equal to y equal to 1, x equal to pi by 2. And x equal to pi means what the value of y is? 0. I put here this point, and here it is point. Next, 3 pi by 2 means what its value is? Minus 1. So I put here the point is, and 2 pi means when it completes, we get here how much? It is 0. Okay. And sin pi by 2 means again you get the value, how much it is? 1. Means the value is lying between plus 1 and minus 1. If you go in the reverse order, so sin pi by 2, sin minus pi by 2 means here it comes, what its value is? Minus 1. I put the point here. Okay. And when it is minus pi, the value is 0, means it comes here, I put the point. Sin minus 3 pi by 2 means comes here, its value is how much, my dear friends? It is 1. Minus 2 pi means again we get here complete round, means we get here 0. I join that one. Look here, increase 0 to 1 increases, means I write here 0 to 1 increases. Okay. After that decreases and it becomes 0, means it comes down. and when it is here it becomes minus 1 means again decreases and go to the negative value. Here it is, and it goes up 2 pi becomes 0, and again it becomes 1 means it go up and again it comes down like this. It oscillates between plus 1 and minus 1. Similarly, when we go to the negative value, we have taken here when minus pi by 2, what the value is minus 1, which is I have shown here. So I join this, we get here 1, and minus pi means what we get here 0. So I go this way, okay, and when it is here the value is 1 means it go 0 to 1 means it go up, and when it comes here means it value becomes what is that 0, means here also it oscillates between what is that minus 1 and plus 1. So remember my dear friend, the value of sin x means sin theta always lies between minus 1 and plus 1. So from this I can write here minus 1 less than equal to sin x less than equal to 1. The value of sin x oscillates between minus 1 and plus 1. So it never exceeds plus 1 and minus 1. It lies between, its maximum value is plus 1 and minimum value is minus 1. I hope my dear friends you are understanding. So remember my dear friends, sin n pi is always 0, and you see here pi, 2 pi, here it is what 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, minus pi, minus 2 pi. The curve is intersecting the x-axis, because any point on the x-axis its y coordinate is 0. Okay my dear friends, this is graph of sin x. Okay, and remember that one, the graph of sin x my dear friends, it is passing through the what? It is passing through the origin, it is passing through the origin and oscillates between minus 1 and plus 1, maximum value is plus 1 and minimum value is minus 1, and it intersects the x-axis at the point sin n pi, means n pi means pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. See here it is intersecting the x coordinate, because any point on the x-axis its y coordinate is 0. Okay my dear friends, I hope you understand. There is no any difficulty. This is graph of sin x. In future you remember, this comes across, means whenever you get sin x you must be able to understand what the graph of sin x is. Not only in the mathematics, even in the physics also you will get this graph. Okay, so you must be very particular. Okay, now we go to the graph of what my dear friends, next cos x. Cos x. Okay, so cos x I take here, graph of cos x. Okay, and you know that my dear friends, what value of cos x is? Cos x is nothing but abscissa divided by what? Distance. So abscissa is a divided by 1 means it is a. Okay, now here also I draw that one. So here it is x axis. This is the x axis my dear friends. I draw here the y axis, and again I take the value here. So first I take what that value is, pi by 2. Next I take pi. Next it is 3 pi by 2. These are the quadrant angles we take, and one complete rotation means it is 2 pi, and next is 5 pi by 2. 5 pi by 2, and next is nothing but how much it is, 3 pi. So if you go in the negative direction, so what here angle is, it is minus pi by 2, this is minus pi, it is minus 3 pi by 2, minus 3 pi by 2, minus 2 pi, minus 5 pi by 2. Okay my dear friends, next see here my dear friends, I go that one, this is your x axis, I write it one, and here this is your y axis, and here also you can see that value cos between 1 and minus 1. So I write here this value is plus 1 and this value is minus 1. Okay, so when we have 0, the value is 1, means I put this point here, this is your point 0, because when x is 0 means origin it is, and y coordinate you are getting how much, 1, the value of what is that, y coordinate is how much, 1 you are getting, the value of 1, because a is what here, 1 you are getting, a value is 1, I have written here 1, And next when we come here, means it is pi by 2, you are getting how much a is here? 0, means it is here you get the point. And when pi means you are getting minus 1, so I show here in the minus 1, okay. When it is 3 pi by 2, again you are getting here 0, means I put here increases again, decreases, increases, and again it is increases and it go to what is that 1, means I write here this is your next point. And next 5 pi by 2 means here the value is how much it is, again we get 0, and next it becomes minus that is 3 pi. 3 pi means what you are getting, here it is how much it is, minus 1. So if you go in the reverse order, means in the clockwise direction, see here what the value is. A means here how much it is, first here 1, and here A is how much, 0, means it comes here in minus pi by 2, because negative it is about to rotate, and when it comes and coincide minus pi by 2 angle, minus pi means how much it is, my dear friends, minus 1 it is. So I show here it is minus 1 negative side, and when it comes value A becomes 0, means here the point is, and when it completes one full round the value is how much, my dear friends, A is it is 1, it is 1, means 2 pi is 1, and again it comes down, okay. So I join a smooth curve, my dear friends, it comes here, see here 1 becomes 0, means comes down, okay. The value goes on decreasing, it becomes minus 1, it comes 0, and here it is we have continued, okay. And when we go to the negative side, so see here what you are getting, 0, means it comes down, because value of y is 0, any point on the x axis, so y is 0. When it comes here, what the value is, minus 1, down, again it becomes 0, and here it is, okay, my dear friend. So remember here also, my dear friends, the curve oscillates between what it is, minus 1 and plus 1. So it's maximum value. So here also I write here minus 1 less than equal to cos x less than equal to 1. So remember, my dear friend, the value of cos theta always lies between minus 1 and plus 1. So maximum value is plus 1 and minimum value is minus 1, not more than that, okay. This is value of what, cos x, okay. Now we go finally for the tan x, okay. I go finally for the tan x, and here I take a tan and I draw the graph. So remember, my dear friends, what the difference between sine and cos. Sine, you are starting from the origin, it go up here, comes down, means I will draw that one, my dear friends. Here you can understand by dotted line, I will show that one, the graph of sine here. So it comes here, you will get this graph. I hope, my dear friends, you can understand, okay. This is graph of sine. It comes here, my dear friends, it comes here, at 0 becomes, here it is, this is graph, okay. So dotted lines, that is the difference. It passes through the origin, and cos x doesn't pass through the origin, okay. This is the graph of what, which it is sin x. After that, I am taking next one, my dear friends, cos. Cos we have taken, sin we have taken. Now I will take finally tan, and remaining you can see in the book, and if it is necessary, I will explain that also, okay. So next I am taking, my dear friends, which one, tan x. Tan x, and you know that what the value of tan is, ordinate divided by abscissa. So ordinate is b, abscissa is a, b divided by a, okay. So here I take that one. This is x axis, here it is y axis, here the origin is, see, my dear friends, origin, okay. And I denote, okay. First is my dear friends, it is pi by 2, next is pi, next is 3 pi by 2, it is 2 pi, 5 pi by 2, next is 3 pi, etc. So I take here minus pi by 2, minus pi by 2, minus pi, minus 3 pi by 2 and minus 2 pi. Okay. So, see here tan 0 means here we have, and b by a means 0 by 1 means it is 0 means you will get this point. Okay. This is y-axis, the value of y. See here, when x is 0 means it is about to rotate, what the value is? B by a means 0 by 1, 0. And as the value of x increases, the value of y also increases. See here, when it comes here, what you are getting? B by a, and b by a means 1 by 0 means you get infinity, because any finite number divided by 0 is infinite number. Means here I draw a dotted line which is pi by 2, means it increases, because look here my dear friend, 0 by 1 the value of x increases, the value of x increases, what we have? Angle increases, means x increases. What is that value? B by a means you are getting value go on increasing, and you get a what my dear friends? It goes to where it is plus infinity, and when it just it takes the value just greater than pi by 2. Look my dear friends, and in second quadrant you know that only sine and cosec are positive, tan is negative, and tan is negative means just here also you get 1 by 0 means infinity, because just it cross that angle pi by 2 means just it falls in the which quadrant? In the second quadrant, and in second quadrant tan is negative means my dear friends it immediately comes down my dear friends, means up to minus infinity it comes, and value goes on decreasing and it becomes 0 my dear friends. So, see here you are getting this curve here. Okay. And when it goes here, again what you are getting? So, b by a means minus 1 by 0 means what you are getting? It becomes my infinity. So, see here, here it is, pi means what here value you are getting? B by a means 0 by minus 1, 0 you are getting. Okay. So, here we have. So, I go in the negative direction my dear friends, please see here. When we have this direction, what you are getting? B by a means 0 by 1, 0. It becomes minus 1 by 0. Minus 1 by 0 means what it becomes? It becomes minus infinity my dear friends. See here it goes to minus infinity, means you are getting the curve like this. Okay. Here we have the curve. This is minus pi by 2, and when we have pi, what you are getting? 0 by minus 1 means it becomes 0. And when it becomes 3 pi by 2 means here you get. So, what the value it becomes? It becomes here, because which quadrant it is? Third quadrant, and third quadrant tan is positive. Tan is positive means it goes to the plus infinity. Okay. It goes to the plus infinity, and when just it takes the value greater than 3 pi by 2 means it falls in the fourth quadrant, and fourth quadrant we know that cos and sec are positive, tan is negative means it comes down, and its value becomes what my dear friends? Its value becomes minus infinity, and here you get as plus infinity. See my dear friends, here you get plus infinity. Okay. Similarly, next curve you are getting my dear friends like this. It is here my dear friends. Next you are getting here like this, you are getting the curve. Okay. This is the graph of tan x. Okay my dear friends, I hope you understand. So, little complicated, because here when we have here pi by 2 means when it is here we are getting infinity, and when it is in the which quadrant? It is in this first quadrant, positive value. So, it is goes to the positive plus, but when it takes slightly greater than pi by 2 means some value 90 degree plus 90.1 degree means it comes here, the value becomes negative, and negative means from here to jump here my dear friends minus infinity, because why we get? Because in the which quadrant? Second quadrant tan is negative, because x is negative and y is positive, means b divided by negative means what you are getting? Negative means it comes down directly, jump from plus infinity to minus infinity, and when it is 0 means 0 by minus 1 means it becomes here. Okay, like that, my dear friends, remember here at pi by 2, when it is in the first quadrant plus and second quadrant minus infinity. When it is at 3 pi by 2, when it is in the third quadrant we have plus infinity, and when it is in the fourth quadrant minus infinity. Means at multiple of pi by 2, odd multiple of pi by 2 jumps from plus infinity to minus infinity. This is graph of which trigonometric function? Tan. My dear friends, remaining graph you can see and you can study those, and if you get difficulty I will explain that also. Okay. So, today it is sufficient, my dear friends, and next session I am going to derive the very important theorem, my dear friends, which you get in the examination for 6 marks. Okay. So, you must be very particular for next class, is very important class, because we are going to prove a very important theorem which is for 6 marks in part E you are getting. So, today we have discussed the graph of the trigonometric function sin x, cos x and tan x. So, sin x, the value always lies between -1 and +1, and the graph of sin x oscillates between -1 and +1, and it passes to the origin. So, cos x also oscillates between -1 and +1, and it does not pass to the origin. And tan x, my dear friends, it takes a minus infinity plus infinity, means any value it can take, my dear friends. So, here the graph is plus infinity to minus infinity. Okay, at pi by 2, multiple of pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, it changes its sign plus infinity to minus, and at n pi, sin n pi is 0, means tan n pi is 0. So, pi, minus 2 pi, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, what the value is? 0. Okay. So, this is graph of tan x. Okay. Thank you, my dear friends. We shall continue in the next session, and very important theorem we shall discuss in the next session. Thank you.